Hi family, my name is Pascal from Central African Republic, Bongi, graduate from the Anakazo Bible and Ministry Training Center. My testimony is about how the ministry of our father, our prophet Bishop Dag Mills, has opened the door to me during the conference, how I came to be anointed 2022, to be invited by one of the Ivorian pastors who attempted the conference to come and preach in his church in Côte d'Ivoire. It happened when I was a student in the Bible school. As a student, we have been assigned to do the small works around to help the conference. During the small work that I was doing, and it helped me to get very closer to some of these pastors who came from French-speaking country, because I have to help them. They are struggling with English, and through that connection, by the grace of God and through the name of our prophet, one of these pastors, he was very amazed by the prophet ministry and what God is using our prophet to do around the world. When I mentioned that I'm also part of prophet ministry, I'm his son, he was very happy. And he told me that when he go back to Ivory Coast, he will invite me to come and preach in his church and also to bless his leaders. I thought maybe it was a joke, but it came to pass. When he went back to Ivory Coast and we got the break after the conference, I texted him and he invited me. So he sorted out everything, the transportation in and out, and I came to Ivory Coast. And by the grace of God, I preached in his church. And he connected me to his friends pastors who invited me also to come and preach in their church. It is because of the ministry of our father. And before going to Ivory Coast, I was struggling because I don't know which message I'm going to preach. But the Holy Spirit led me and telling me that you should just follow what your father is doing. You should go through the messages that he's been going to preach abroad or in the conferences or everywhere he's going to preach. You just follow the messages that he's preaching. This is what I did by the grace of God. And I preach about loyalty and disloyalty in some of the church. And I preach also about the commitment in other churches and to encourage the congregations. It was very amazing. And all these things is because of prophet ministry and because of the name of our father. And by God's grace, before leaving Ivory Coast, I encouraged the pastors who invited me to preach in their church, and I shared Daddy's books, the electronic version, to them, and I encouraged them also to send their faithful sons and daughters to come to the Bible school to be trained. As a result, when I came back, one of the pastors, he sent 3 of his sons and daughters to come to the Bible school, and I connected him to the school authorities, and everything is sorted out. I follow up them till by the grace of God, as I'm talking to you, they are here practically in the Bible school. And I want to share this testimony to tell Daddy that I really appreciate his ministry, and if today I'm a pastor, it's because of his ministry. When I was in my country, I was neglected as a small boy, but his ministry brought me far from my country to come to Ghana, and from Ghana I got the opportunity to be invited to come to Ivory Coast. It's because of the ministry of our father. I also want to encourage those who are listening to me that we shouldn't take for granted all the things that our father is teaching us, his books and also the teachings. We shouldn't take it from granted. It's because of the books and his teachings that by God's grace I humble myself to do the small jobs, small work that I've been assigned during the conference, and it's helped me to be connected to these pastors, and it has given me opportunity to come to Ivory Coast.